Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Come on in. Melanie, the moderator. Hello, how are you? No, really. All right, I'm going to see if I can set it up. Three Musketeers Homestead. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. How's it going? You guys about ready for Thanksgiving? Aaron Hall, hello. Do a video, Eric, on my mail. I just gotta upload. I actually already did it, but I think I'm gonna redo it. I was so surprised of all the seeds that you sent me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I have a video coming out about that as well. I hope everybody is that celebrate Thanksgiving is getting ready for the holidays. That will be awesome. Yeah, I definitely was surprised. Yeah, things are slow for me too, Three Musketeers. I'm trying to, but I'm taking our downtime to do some research myself on different things. Mainly for me, it's about editing my videos to upload them to YouTube, and try to brush up and enhance some recording skills so that the videos will be more enjoyable and not so shaky and a little bit more fun to watch. So that's what I'm taking this downtime to do, is to try to kind of enhance my editing skills. And then in March, I'll start my Master Gardening class at Michigan State University. So I'm looking forward to that too. And that's a 12-week course. So by the time spring comes, I'll be starting that class. So hopefully whatever I gain from there will help me in my garden, because I think everything that I did this last gardening season, I want to do twice as much. Miss Farola, hello. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I was on. Yeah, and I'm looking for. I think the thing, Three Musketeers, that I'm looking for more is the 40 hours of community service, because I think I'm gonna do my 40 hours community service with D-Town Farms, which is a farmer here in Detroit. So I think I'm more so looking forward to that than the whole class itself. Miss Farola, thank you so much for coming in. I had to change some things around. I'm not sure what was going on, but after the live, I had to leave out. I had an important call come in, but after the live, I was notified by one of my subscribers that they couldn't get in the live. They were in the live, but they couldn't comment. So I'm not sure if they were blocked or what's going on, but I just went in and did a little changing around in my settings. So hopefully she can come in now, because I haven't blocked anyone, so I'm hoping that will happen. Green Organic Love, hello, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Guys, it's getting close to the holidays. And when I did get off the phone, I was like, well, I don't want to pop right back up on live. So I decided to go on and get my shopping out of the way. I like to do it not exactly last minute, but I'm really kind of pushing it kind of close. But I did forget a couple of things. Actually, one of my main things, which was my Cornish hens. So I just got to pick that up tomorrow, and then I'll go over whatever else I have. Do everybody here celebrate Thanksgiving? Thank you so much, Green. We got 7 people in the building. 5 thumbs up. If you haven't smashed that like button, please smash the like button for the host. I got questions. I need answers from everybody, so I'm trying to figure out, everybody celebrate Thanksgiving? Melanie said yes. How about everybody else? Because I know some people don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, but I have questions. Because different traditions and different, okay, great. Suzette, hello, how are you? Thank you for coming in. That message that you left me, it really meant something to me. And I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, cool. Everybody, now look, I got questions. Now, question number 1, and you can just write which one it is for you. Number 1, green bean casserole or collard greens? Which ones do you normally do? Green bean casserole, the casserole, or collard greens? Because I'm collard greens or kale. Now that I eat kale, it's all about kale. I don't really do the green bean casserole. Thank you. Thank you. Green bean casserole. All right. 3 Musketeers. You hate it, but yeah. I know it can be hard for a couple of people, Green Organic Love. Green beans, not casserole. All right. Green bean casserole. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Question number 2. Sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie? Now, I wish Four Horns Farm was in here because I already know her answer. You like collard greens? I love collard greens. Sweet potato, I like sweet potato. I don't care for pumpkin pie. I think it's the little spice that they put in it. All right, question. Okay. Y'all ready for the 3rd question? Dressing or stovetop? Recipe for my grandmother created. I'll be uploading. Oh, okay, that sounds good. Are you going to get it in, Green, before the holidays in case people want to try it out? Pumpkin pie for Aaron. Dressing for Suzette. Dressing for Green. Stovetop for Melanie. Stovetop for Eric. All right. All right, good. That'll give people a chance to kind of try it out for the holidays if it looks like it's going to be good. You know, grandma recipes are always good. Miss Suzette says, I'm sorry, Miss Farola says she likes both. Now, here's the tricky part about my dressing. I actually use the Pepperidge Farm stuffing mix to make my dressing. So that's the tricky part. So it's almost like, it's not the stovetop, but it's a mix in it. But it comes out as dressing. It's by Pepperidge Farm. It's just a bag of seasoned breading. Start from scratch. Oh, when I tell y'all what I don't know how to make, y'all will be amazed. All right, let me get to the next one. Turkey or Cornish hens. Or some people do both. I don't do turkeys. It's a waste. For me and my son, it's way too much. You say like, Eric said, y'all, I like everything you see. Cornish hens. I like Cornish hens. I don't do the turkey. We do a Cornish hen, we do a ham. I do not do the turkeys because it's just a waste. We wind up not eating it. Both Cornish hens and turkey. Yep. You get turkey but used tamales. Use it for tamales. Really? Okay. I mean, because it's a lot of recipes that you could use for the turkey afterwards. Turkey salad, so yeah. Well, Eric, I would think that you would use turkey with all your family. You got a pretty nice sized family. So a turkey would probably do good in your house, but in mine, with just me and my son, no. Now my other son and his family, they will probably do a big turkey. Yep, you can make turkey sandwiches. All right, my next one is, are you cooking at home or are you going to visit family? Or are you doing both? Because sometimes we go visit family, we get home, we get over there, we get full, but then we come home and you be like, man, I want some more. Cooking at home or you going to visit family? Both. That's a smart idea. To be able to come back and still have your own. Supreme Family Garden, hello. How are you? Welcome. Is this Mr. Supreme or Miss Supreme? Okay, Green Organic Love says she's cooking at home. Melanie is cooking at home. All right, Mr. All righty. Well, say hello to Mr. Supreme when you can. Eric said family. Okay. Just a very small meal at home. My husband may go to his daughter's house. They stay at home and enjoy the house to himself. Yes. All right. Now, I don't go out for Thanksgiving. A little known hint. Thanksgiving, Christmas, most major holidays, I won't even drive. It'd be so crazy. I won't even drive. Angela Gardner says, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. All right, my next one. Chitlins or no? Chitlins or nothing? You just don't do them. Which one? At Supreme Family Garden, do not say yuck or no, because you over there eating squirrels, gators, and all of that. So a chitlin probably would be nothing to you. Mikey Flo, hello, how are you? All right, Suzette says she's a chitlin girl. I am too. My husband's going to us in Tennessee because he requested him. Okay, and Mom died last year, so this year would be crazy. Oh, okay. I like chitlins. I love chitlins too. I don't eat them a lot because I can't. But if I get a little bowl for my sister, because once you clean them, you ain't got that much anyway. I'll be great with that. But this will be my last year. I think I'm giving up pork. And I normally try to do that transition right after Thanksgiving. No chitlins anymore. I never had them. Really? Eric said he never had them. Supreme say I love them. Okay. I'm finna say, don't even come in here talking about, no. You out there eating all that. No chitlins here. I enjoy them, but don't cook them. I don't like to cook them either, Angela. They smell up the whole house. And they say you could put a potato in it and it'll, take away the smell. Let me tell you something. One year I went to the Cattleman's Meat Market to pick up some, take my neighbor to pick up some from the meat market. I just bought my Monte Carlo. I had a Monte Carlo. And we put them in the trunk, and they spilt on the carpet of my trunk. My car ranked for months. I don't care what. I could not get that smell out. I just wound up taking the whole mat out the car and throwing it away. Every time you got in the car, it smelled like, you know what chitlins smell like. So that was rough. Supreme said, "Dear Raccoon is my favorite." Whew. Now, some people, Supreme, my father was from Georgia. He was a Georgia man, but we have family in West Palm Beach, Florida, and in the country part, and they would eat coon. I didn't know that was like a dog. They eat rabbit, squirrel, all of that. I'm good. I won't even eat frog legs no more. I used to younger, but I don't even like to eat that no more. They're too much trouble at work to do for more than twice a year. Yeah, it is a lot of trouble, and then you don't really get a lot, which you don't need a lot because you just need a little bowl. But if you try to cook some for family, that's deep. And then the hog mugs that go in it. So no, I won't cook them in my house. Let me see. First time I cooked them, I made them outside in a crock pot, and them potatoes and a million garlic. You know what? Green Organic Love, my business partner is Chaldean. And they eat a lot of different foods and different herbs. And I noticed that in their houses, they have a kitchen, a beautiful kitchen, like a showcase kitchen in the house. But they really cook. They have a kitchen in their attached garage. Have anybody ever heard of that? They have a refrigerator, stove, and everything, so that when they cooking all those odd meals that really have a smell off of them, they cook it in their garage. All right. First time. Okay, so Supreme is talking to someone liking hunting. Karen Gardner, my wife wants to send you something for the holiday. Okay, Supreme, I'm gonna go on one of your videos. I'm excited. I'm gonna go on one of your videos and I'm gonna send you my email address, and she could just email me. Tell her I said thank you. We have never heard of that. You never heard of people building their kitchens out in their garage? Yeah, because they don't want the smell in their houses. Yes, I've seen people do that just to spend on the outdoor kitchen. Right. Yeah. Yes, he said side is reserved for guests. Exactly. And I'm noticing a lot in their homes too that their parents live with them to help with the kids. Yes, some people. Let's see. You're cooking at millimeter moderation. Angela Garden says, yeah, but I thought I was like, you know what? I need some answers. I need to go deeper in what you guys like. Crystal Pets and Plants, hello, how are you? Thank you for coming. Guys, we got 9 people in the building, 8 thumbs up. If you haven't smashed the like button, please smash the like button for the host. Everyone is getting ready for Thanksgiving. And we also have to be mindful of those who don't have family nearby, or for some people, they might have lost a loved one. For some people, their kid might have went off to college and is not coming home for Thanksgiving. Might have went off to the military, not coming home for Thanksgiving. So we have to really kind of like pick up the phone, not just the text, but pick up the phone and call our loved ones that we know and our friends that we know on the holidays might be a little rough for them for whatever reason. I was saying earlier in my live that one of my the guys that work with me, he doesn't have family here at all. He doesn't really know how to cook. He does a lot of eating at the restaurants. So I told him that on Thanksgiving that he could come over and I would have him a plate ready. And when I told him that, his eyes got big as a dollar. It was like I told him I got a winning lottery ticket for him. It's just those little things, that little gestures that make us feel so much better. Just those little gestures that we do that we might think is nothing, but to them could be everything. A subscriber left a message today, and that message, I was having a rough morning, but that message really made my day. And I want to say to her, you made my day with that message, Suzette. You really did. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So make sure you check in on people, and just because people, looking happy or laughing or whatnot, still just go and check in on them. Call. See, we get away from calling people because we're always texting. Thank you. We're always texting, and we have to start picking up the phone. And we've gotten so bad with the texting part. I try to be, for the most part. But if I was to tell you one of my things is that I care too much. And you might be like, well, how is that a bad thing? It's not a bad thing, but it can be a downfall. And I'm going to tell you why it can be a downfall. I'm going to tell you a quick little story I read on Facebook. There was a gentleman that was homeless. So a guy came in to go inside the chicken joint, and he asked the guy, he was like, excuse me, sir, can you spare some change? And he looked at the guy. He didn't look like he was on drugs, didn't like nothing was wrong. He was like, you know what, yeah, you try to get something to eat, come on in with me. So he goes in with him. He said, well, I'm going to sit down. You want to sit down with me? He said, can I ask you a question? He asked the homeless man, he said, how did you get here? He was like, what you mean? He said, how did you become homeless? He said, showing love. He was like, well, what do you mean showing love? He said, because I'm the type of person who cares about everybody, who cares about everybody's well-being, who want to make sure everybody is good. I'll give you the shirt off my back. He said, but as I was doing that, I lost myself, worrying about other people, worrying about family, worrying about friends. Sometimes you just have to pray it out. He was like, I was trying to build my house, but I was too busy giving out bricks to other people. And now that I'm homeless, that shirt that I gave off my back, I can't even get a sleeve. And that's for a lot of people. A lot of times we give so much of ourselves that we lose ourselves. That we make others happy, but we have to make ourselves happy as well while you blessing somebody else. Make sure that you're being a blessing to yourself. So with that being said, you have to, you got to make sure that you're good. Just like I tell people, if you're a parent, if you're not good, then your family's not good. If you're the head of the household and you're not taking care of yourself and you're not doing what you need for yourself, getting the proper rest, not being exhausted, how can you be there for your family? Because if your health fails you and you go down, your family got to scurry and fend for themselves. So we have to remember that too in our in life journey, is that we got to be able to take care of us. And it's okay sometimes not to figure out a problem for somebody else, but just to offer them a prayer. Because a lot of times when you just stand back, they'll work it out. With or without you, they'll figure it out. Talita 360, welcome. Thank you for coming in. How are you? So we're basically just talking about different things, getting ready for the holiday. Wait a minute. Eric said his favorite for Thanksgiving is cheese balls. Is that the cheese balls with the little nuts and stuff in them, or something in them? I think I've seen them before. I see those in the grocery store. So you gotta remember yourself, guys, and being a blessing for somebody else. You know, I actually worry about, oh, Bug, we need to pray for my brother. Okay, yeah. You know what? It's funny you say that. I worry about him too. I do. I worry about him too, Supreme, and we have to pray. We have to pray, and we just got to try to stay connected in whatever way. I might not believe in what you believe in, but that don't mean that I can't, pray for you, whether it's your God or my God. Because if I believe in my God, then he can bless just like your God. So I absolutely agree with that 100%. We are going to have seafood spread. Oh, okay. Now that's different. Now that would be like a green organic love is going to have a seafood spread with a few desserts just because the family won't be together. That's like a non-traditional Thanksgiving, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually kind of exciting. Now, when I do that, I normally do that on a Christmas because I'll be so still over the whole Thanksgiving meal by the time Christmas comes. I don't want to repeat that. So we normally do something different on Christmas. So that sounds pretty good. Absolutely, I agree with you, Supreme. I will. And actually, I've been commenting on a couple of videos because this whole channel has been revamped. And sometimes you got to let go of the old to kind of redirect yourself. So I agree with you 100%. Okay. Miss Ferrolo is saying green organic love. That sounds wonderful. This is beautiful. Yeah, they makes all kind. Yeah, I see them in the store, Eric, and I be like, I wonder how that tastes. I see them in the store a lot. So we have to, seafood spread is awesome. Like, I'm talking about, when I think of a seafood spread, I'm thinking put that tablecloth on the table. You got the shrimp, you got the corn, you got everything, and you just dump it out on the table, and everybody just crab legs, go for what they know. Yeah, okay. I might need to make a trip down there to see. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Yeah, I don't think that would offend them. I don't think that would offend them. I think that actually you don't know, that just might be what he needs, because he might feel like, you know he's been, exiled out of, everything. So I do agree with you on that. Seafood. So Tylita is saying seafood sounds good. And I'll continue to try myself, through messaging. So I'm with you on that. And it's others that I need to as well. I need to as well. So I am with you on that. This is truth is rough. And you just don't know where a person can be at in their life. Like, for 15 minutes of a video, once that camera click off, your whole energy can just go down, because you don't know. Like, I could put on all type of airs for you here, but when I turn off that camera, you don't know my situation. You don't know what I'm going through. Thank you so much, Supreme. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Yeah, and also with I want a lot of people to start if you can. Morning Gardner. Um, he's a good guy. He's a good brother. He's another one that he used to have a big following. He still has a big following as far as like over 1,200 subscribers, but they're not active. And this guy he's really, really knowledgeable. He doesn't have the most tidiest garden, but he can grow some food. Um, it wouldn't be a garden that's for us, um, because you would think, oh well, I got to get that weed, I got to get that weed, but he can grow some food. And he doesn't use all the fertilizers like Supreme was talking about in his live with all them different fertilizers. Nope. I just give it back what it gave me, or I'll put different types of fruits and vegetables and put down there, put them up under the soil, let them break down, the worms eat it, worm castings, and that's what we have to get to. So I'm hoping in 2020 that our community will expand, and it will be positivity, it will be a lot of love, and it will be um, more unity. Because at the bottom line, we got to learn how to grow this food. Because I'm telling you, the stuff that's in the stores, we don't know what we're eating. And it's coming at such a mass production. We don't know how the chickens is being treated. We don't know how the cows. I've heard horror stories about the slaughterhouses, the meat houses. I've seen horror stories because my goal for 2020, Pete Gardner, hello, how are you? Thank you for coming. My goal for 2020, no more fast food restaurants. Them people that's in there cooking that KFC. And some of them people that's in there cooking that Popeyes, and some of them people that's in there cooking that McDonald's and Burger King. They ain't right. And you just don't know. I mean, I done pulled up at a McDonald's one morning to get some breakfast sausage, and the lady in the drive-thru had on a black North Face fleece jacket. Man, those cat hairs all over that jacket. She was like, how can I help you? I was like, nope, you know what? That's okay. No, thank you. She was like, you sure? I'm like, yep, just cancel the order. So I'm just really particular. I don't eat at everybody's house, but you gotta kind of be careful. Here is a lot of hepatitis going on. Cases of hepatitis here in Michigan. And they say a lot of it has to do with so many people getting their water cut off. It's a big read up about it. So we have to be careful who handles our food. And when we go into different places, they're not always the tidiest person. So you want to make sure that you're really mindful. Like if I can't see the kitchen at certain restaurants, I won't eat there. You know how you go through the drive-thru and you can see the back of the kitchen? I'm good. If it's nasty back there, I'll cancel my order right then and there. Suzette said, you know what was so good to me this year? I did not have to buy a vegetable for Thanksgiving. Ain't that a blessing? That is a blessing. Not to have to buy any vegetables because you grow it. And that's what I like about harvest time. It's so close toward the holiday. Like my sweet potatoes, the little bit that I did get a harvest from, I wind up being able to use them for sweet potato pie. Those are going to go on my sweep. They're already cured and everything now, so I'll be using them. So that is a blessing. And I know right now a lot of people are harvesting their collards because that frosting hit them. So a lot of people are harvesting that, and that's going to be on the dinner table as well. Those beans and stuff that you guys were harvesting, that you put up in the freezer, or you might have canned them or preserved them, a lot of that should be going on your table too. All right, Supreme, be blessed, and tell everybody I said hello. So guys, we have to start teaching, and we have to start talking more about gardening. It's a lot of people that's sitting on the sideline who want to garden, but they haven't quite. Somebody in the live earlier, my little 15-minute live that I had this morning, said that she wanted to garden. And I felt like, you know what, do it. And I told her, I think that you should. And if you want to record it, fine. You don't have to, but if you do, that's awesome. I think that in 2020, it should be a situation of no limits. I'm not going to stop doing this because my fear of. I'm not going to stop doing that because my fear of. If you want to do live streams, do it now. Don't say, well, I only got 150 people. It don't matter how many people you got. If you want to go live. I don't see enough live gardeners. It's like 4 or 5 of us that go live. Indoor Outdoor Gardener did her first live the other day, and I shared her out on the community tab. So I was between Supreme's live and Indoor Outdoor Gardeners. It's like six of us that go live, and we have to support each other. Eric is another person that goes live. Him and his wife, they go live late after they get the kids down, and then they'll go live. But we have to come out and start sharing love with each other and being supportive of each other the right way, and not just saying it. You know, well, yeah, I'm subscribed to you. That, for me, that's not enough. I need you to be in the comment section, because I'm going to be in your comment section. I have some awesome channels that I've came across just in this year alone, in the past 4 months. Broadway Gardener is one. Nadine Secret Gardener is another. NJ Kelly is another. A lot of good channels that's out there. What NJ Kelly has, he's growing fruits and vegetables in his garden, and I think it's awesome because he's a young man. You know what I'm saying? And that's really good. Broadway Gardener, her photography and editing skills, it just enhances her content to me. In my opinion, her content is enhanced 3 times, but a lot of people don't know about her because she's a small channel and it's not coming across the recommendation lately. I'm not sure what's going on. Terry Smith, hello, good evening, how are you? I'm not sure what's going on because notifications is coming in late or not at all for a lot of people. So you definitely want to, if you're going to go live and you don't see anybody for the first 15 minutes, don't go off. Don't just say, well, nobody here, I'm going. It's going to take them a minute to get that notification. It's going to take them a minute to get the notification. Believe me, they're going to see you. So, Mikey Flo, hello, how are you? Mikey, how are you doing with your content? Because you have to change your, have you changed your settings over? Because I think you will be going over to the, children's channel. Guys, if you haven't smashed the like button, please smash the like button for the host. I would appreciate you. Terry Smith, are you ready for Thanksgiving? We had some questions. I needed answers from some people in here. I need to know, you know, we doing green bean casserole or collard greens. We doing sweet potatoes or pumpkin pie. Dressing or stovetop. I needed answers. I needed to know. Look, I didn't even do this one. Black Friday or Cyber Monday? Which one? I'm going to do Cyber Monday. I'm not fooling with Black Friday. I will not, because Black Friday ain't even on Friday no more. It's on Thursday. I will not leave my dinner table to go and shop. No. No. And the next day, I'm not going to be out there fighting with the people either. Okay, we got Cyber Monday from Melanie the moderator. Suzette says Cyber Monday. Tisa Renee Green. Tisa Renee Green is doing Black Friday. Really? Tisa, you gonna do Black Friday? You gonna be out there with that crowd? I mean, some people camping out already here at the Walmarts, and then you get the TV and it don't even last a whole year because they done gave you a refurbished TV. Eric, new rules are crazy. They need author auctions for Family Channel. Yeah, Eric, and I'm not gonna get into that because the last time I talked about that, they my channel was not fully monetized. So I ain't talking about that no more. But I just want to make sure Mikey gets his settings right so he doesn't get in any trouble. Yes, ma'am. I love it. My TVs are still here. Really? So Tisa gonna be out there on Black Friday. Okay. Well, I'm going to do the Cyber Monday thing. And I'm kind of a QVC fanatic and a HSN. Y'all, QVC and HSN, you guys, that's an addiction. You got to pull back from that. And if you got parents and grandparents that watch it, take their credit card. Because they'll suck you in thinking you need a 7-piece chef set and you don't even cook. Take their credit card. Be like, Yeah, just got to govern yourselves accordingly, Mikey Flo, so make sure you talk to your parents about that. And I'm going to take that, take that message down, because I told you they've been getting me. So I'm going to remove that one. So yeah, they restricted how they monetized me on that last video. So I was like, okay, well I got that out. I don't get that many views, so I can't be, I just can't keep getting those little hits. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the Cyber Monday. I could do the Cyber Monday. Actually, I really like doing a Cyber Monday because I'm sitting at my computer anyway. I like the Black Friday, but I only like the Black Friday at certain stores. But I refuse to go to anywhere near a Walmart or a Best Buy or ABC appliance store. I'm not doing that. I used to when I was younger, but things are so bad now. You got to kind of be a little careful out here. But whatever you choose to do, be careful. You know, this is the holiday season. They have all type of people calling your house, telling you your grandson is in jail. You need to give you X amount of money to get him out, and it ain't nothing but a scam call. So they have a lot of scam callers calling people. A lot of people portraying like they're from different organizations and they want you to donate to them. Just be careful. If they can't verify or give me a website where I can go and read it over, I'm not giving you my credit card number over the phone. That's just not gonna happen. Not at all. No ma'am, no sir. Zoe, hello, how are you? Zoe, I haven't seen you in so long. How have you been? Miss Farola says she did Black Friday once 20 years ago, never again. Yeah, you know, It's hard. It's difficult. I mean, you have to go with a game plan. You gotta already know what you're going for. You gotta get to it. And now they open the stores up, and before they take the bans off the stuff, you standing around it with like 200 more people. Then you got people pickpocketing you. Don't be letting people rub up against you or bump into you. Every time somebody bump into me, I'm checking my pockets. I don't care. Check it. Making sure they ain't get you. So definitely, definitely, definitely be careful out there. Now, here in Michigan, I think we have the highest rate of human trafficking. We have a bad problem with human trafficking and body snatching for body parts. So you have to be careful with that too. I heard another YouTuber talk about it, and I was kind of like shocked that they were talking about it because I thought that that just was a thing here. But apparently, it's everywhere. I'm telling you, people will do strange things for change. They will kidnap you. They will kidnap your kid. If you're healthy, you fit, you in shape, and they will sell you off. So you gotta be careful. Let me go back into my chat right quick. See. Zoe, you ready for Thanksgiving? Are you cooking or are you going visiting family? Everybody is speaking to Zoe. Miss Roller Thrill is what's up. Hey Zoe, Biganista and Tisa Green. Yeah, Tisa, you gonna have to say, give me my TV and elbow 'em. You gonna have to be ready. Matter of fact, you might want to take somebody with you so they can grab an extra one just in case. Eric is speaking to everybody is speaking to Zoe coming in. I also work at Black Friday in retail. That's really why I never do it. Oh man, you know what? I didn't even think about the employees because I know they be ready to pull their little hair out. Broadway Gardner, I was just talking about you, and here you come stepping in the live. Everybody, the Broadway Gardener is here. I just said I came across some amazing channels, and I named Broadway Gardener as one of them, and I told you her videography and photography skill is what enhances her video, and she's not out there. Snatch her up. It's the Broadway Gardener. Show her some love. You won't be disappointed. Zoe said, I'm well, been working and back in school. I am too exhausted. Oh my goodness, I done messed it up. I'm too exhausted. I saw it. Where did it go? Too exhausted to do anything. I am on Thanksgiving break this week from the kiddos. Is that a blessing? Yes, it is. And I thought the kids got out on Wednesday. They actually, I think tomorrow is their last day. Guys, check out Broadway Gardener. Connect, make some friends. Not no funny bunnies, make some friends. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, okay, that's good. I gotta get updated on it. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really curious, let's say, about this December the 10th situation. I don't know what that's gonna be about, but we all found out, I guess, December the 10th. Let's see. Stress-free zone is in the house, guys. Check out Stress-free zones. She's here along with Tisa Green and Green Organic Love. Check all three of them out. Miss Backyard Gardener, I'm not cooking, laugh out loud. My daughter needs to cook for me. I want homeland so we can surprise my grandma for her 80th birthday. Oh, wow. I bet she was surprised. Yes, I'm cooking. My son would not have it any other way. So I don't have a choice. I have to cook. I have my youngest boy is 25. He's artistic. And he loves to cook. He loves to be he loves for me to cook. Like, he's my little sous chef. He'll get everything out for me, and I'll get to cutting it up. He loves to basically eat. So, yes, I will be cooking. This morning I needed to be in a stress-free zone. My phone kept going off, and going off. But Mikey Flo, that's awesome. I'm hoping that everything will work out for all of us with that situation. And I think it will. I think it will. Yeah, Eric, I didn't know that normally they don't get out till Wednesday, but they letting them out Tuesday. So they got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. So that's a nice little vacation for them. And I guess it's good for the teachers because you get out Wednesday, you're trying to rush to the grocery store. A lot of people start cooking Wednesday morning. I know for me, I start cooking Wednesday morning with my pies and stuff, so that on Thursdays, all I have to do is do a couple of things. Put my main stuff in the oven. And I also make a couple of dishes for other people as well. So I will be busy. Never Black Friday, P. Gardner. Yeah, my Black Friday days is over. I'm more of a Cyber Monday person myself. Not doing the Black Friday anymore. Cyber Monday it is for me. P. Gardner, I have another question. Green bean casserole or collard greens? You too, Zoe. Green bean casserole or collard greens? Which one is it for you? Inquiring minds want to know. Last week, Friday, was our last day. Today begins our holiday break. Teachers need a break. Yes, they do, because teachers are like the second parents of the kids, because you spend just as much time with them as their parents do. Because once they go home, those few hours they are with their parent and they go to sleep, the teachers have them a little bit longer, except for on weekends. So I definitely agree with you there. You had your son having boxes for you from your husband. Do he go looking for the boxes? Like 25 years ago, when the Black Friday thing to stop. Yeah, that's a whole new type of Original Turtle. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope all is well. Are you prepared for the holidays? He's saying what's up to everybody. There's another channel too that is he's really good. Alexa. I think that's his name. But I gotta start back putting out some videos with my microgreens and with some more stuff that's going on around here. And I'm going to be continuing to do shout outs. And I think I'm going to use my community tab for the rest of the season to also give you guys some channels that you can go and check out so that you can kind of watch your videos. Three Musketeers was saying how he is trying to, catch up and do a little bit of reading and enhance his skills in gardening. And I'm trying to do the same thing as far as my presentation and my video recording. So I'm doing a lot of checking into watching videos on filming and how to take certain pictures, getting out good thumbnails, so that the channel will be more, my editing skills, the channel will be more pleasurable to watch. So that's what I'll be doing in my downtime off season. Also doing some research because a lot of these, I've made some mistakes in my garden as far as selecting my trees. If you are a person who is finna start getting in trees, this would be one of my advice to you. If you don't have a big property, make sure that you get self-pollinating trees. Make sure that you try to get disease-resistant trees. That was one of my biggest mistakes that I made. I got 2 cherry trees in my backyard because one has to pollinate the other. Once those trees get big, that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, it's just going to be a whole lot of space taken up. So I'm really praying that I get this land behind me and I can move them things on out. But right now I got to get things that's disease resistant. I've even taken over my son's yard a little bit. I was thankful that he allowed me to put a couple of trees over there. On that side. But my Rainier cherry tree, this is my advice about this too. When you go to Lowe's or you go to Home Depot to buy these trees, make sure, don't put them in the sun. Don't put them in the car and have them sticking out the sunroof. Because when you riding down that street going 40 miles an hour, you're damaging that tree with the wind. And that's why my Rainier cherry tree died. It's because I rode down that road coming from Lowe's, 40 miles per hour. It's sticking out the sunroof. And it just stretched that tree out so bad, blowing it. When I got it home, it looked fine. But I noticed it started kind of dying back when I was about to put it in the ground. That's why I hurry up and put it in the ground. Hi, Empress. We got plenty Reynolds on the day, and I want to wipe up something with my Empress. Happy fall harvest backyard garden. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you, and happy fall harvest to you as well. Alright, I'm getting back into the chat. Talita 360 is here. It is. I'm telling you, make sure, because if you don't have a lot of room, you don't want all them trees. I got a tree out there. I made the biggest mistake. I got the wrong Asian pear. I got a Juru Asian pear, and I needed this other type of Asian pear, which was self-pollinating. So either I'm going to have to get the self-pollinating one to help pollinate that one. You know, that's 2 Asian pear trees. I don't need 2 trees of the same thing. So, and you don't want to have to dig your trees up and start over. Because it takes a good 5 years for your trees to really get established and start giving you a bountiful harvest as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely want to do that, because I feel like I've wasted a little money being a little too anxious and not doing my research. I knew that I got what I wanted, but I didn't do the research in its entirety. Is this tree a semi-dwarf tree? These roots are going to spread out. You know, will it choke out the other tree? Supreme Family Garden did a live, and he was talking about how his elephant, I think it was his elephant ears, planting them too close to his trees, they were kind of choking out his trees. So all of that you have to kind of take into accountability when you're planting your trees, is where you put them, if you put them in the right place, if it's getting too much sun, if it's not getting enough sun. So you got, if it's too close to your structure, is it going to bother your building? How far down is your main plumbing pipe? I know for us it's 8 feet down here. So, you know, you got to make sure, does this plant have a tap root? Do that taproot go all the way down past 8 feet? Is it going to bother your plumbing? Is it by your plumbing? Is it going to bother your house? So it's a lot of things that we do have to take into consideration. That's why I want land. And I want that lot behind me because there will be no plumbing. There's no infrastructure that I will be using out there. Just plain, you can just grow crazy. Yes, fig trees is one of the trees that can get humongous. You are so right about that. That's why I contain mine in a pot. And those fig tree roots, those things get so massive, they'll start to come out the ground like little fingers. So, yeah. And you got to make sure you know where you plant them things. Don't put them too close to the house when you plant them. Because they can do a little bit of damage. And they'll grow anywhere. A fig will grow anywhere because it's just like a weed. I've seen figs grow out of pictures of figs grow out of buildings. Oh yeah, Green Organic Love got a fig tree in her front yard. Big, beautiful fig tree. Actually, to be honest with you, that's the first fig tree that I've ever seen that beautiful. Because most of them that big, they look like big bushes. But this was actually a tree. So that was pretty good. All of my fruit trees are in containers because I'm so afraid the roots are going nuts. Yeah, and then it's like, if we get a standard tree, can we put a standard tree in a container? What size container will we need? How long would it last in that container before it starts to root bound or bust out the container? Is the container big enough to withstand a tree, or will it break down by the UV rays over the years? So it's a lot of variables that we have to ask ourselves with everything that we do. I got some asparagus growers. Asparagus have long tap roots as well. They go way down. So I wanted to make sure I didn't have them asparagus growing anywhere where my main sewer line was. I put them as far over as possible because their roots grow straight down. And those are the things that you have to research about growing, not just trees, but our vegetables too. Comfrey is another one to have a tap root. And my comfrey is pretty close to my house. I think that was a bad mistake, but it's nowhere near my sewer line. If it goes straight down, cool. But if that thing started to go to the left or to the right, I might have a problem. Also, the elderberries. I've been looking into elderberries because I've been drinking a lot of elderberry tea. And the elderberry, sometimes the vine that it's on are toxic. And there's a certain way that you can harvest the elderberries, because I think it's a few different varieties of elderberries, but some of them are real toxic. The stems. So you have to be careful and know the ins and outs, just like with figs. Figs give off a latex. Some people are allergic to that latex. Food Force Palmagotcha, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Some people are allergic to that latex, and it makes you itch, and it'll wep you up real bad. You got to be careful, because as soon as you break that fig off, it's going to start dripping that milky sap. That's latex, and you got an allergic reaction for some to it. I know it makes me itch and wep up a little bit, but I've seen some people that really get wept up. So I try to be careful when I pick them off that I don't touch that stuff. Let's see what we got here. Food Forest Permaculture is here. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. We got 11 people in the building, 18 thumbs up. If you haven't smashed the like button, please smash the like button for the host. J3GS Farms, hello, how are you? Happy Monday to you. You guys, JT3S Farms, are you harvesting? And Eric, you guys harvesting any of your animals? Because this is around the time when a lot of people harvest their chickens and stock the freezer. Now I know J3 has goats, and Eric got goats as well. Do you guys harvest your goats, or are they pets, or they're for milk, or you just having to clear your land? What's going on with those? My figs, my hands broke out. My fingers clear in 4 hours. Yes, you got to be careful with that sap off those figs. That latex is rough. Everybody is speaking to J3. So I want to know, my chat is real behind for me. But I want to know, Eric and J3, do you ever harvest your animals? Or are they for different purposes? And what purpose are they for? Yeah, Miss Farola, that latex, whoo, is rough. Second tone berries, I never heard of that. Every time you come in here, Food Force, I'm writing notes because you come in here with some different stuff I never heard, and then I'll go look it up and I'll be so intrigued by it, like, wow, I never heard of that. So that's another note I'll be writing down so that I can go back and I can look at that. But elderberries, and see, I buy a lot of my ginger at the health food store, dehydrated already, and it comes in like a little bag. And I have my tea ball, and I'll put ginger in it. I'll put valerian root in it, and I'll put elderberries in it. Delicious. And it also helps with my inflammation. And the valerian root, it relaxes me a lot. I've tried cannabis leaf tea. That make me sleepy. You get a very peaceful, to dehydrate your cannabis leaves, you get a very peaceful sleep. I tell you, put them in a tea ball and make a tea. It relaxes you and you go to sleep. You don't get a high off of it. You just go to sleep. Or maybe when you go to sleep, you're high. I don't know, but I've used those before too. Gardner, I bought my service berries from my local nursery. I believe a lot of nurseries carry them during spring, but also excellent order one for you. Yeah, I was doing I was looking into gooseberries. I'm finding a lot of those berries are a little on the tart side, but the benefits of them, the health benefits and the nutrition factor are very, very good. Where can you get this tea? Well, I don't believe that you could buy it unless you gotta grow them yourself. Pretty much that I know of, and you can also make rubs from cannabis leaves, oils, and the rubs. They really do help. They really do help. I am a on-board believer of medical marijuana. I am. And we are a legal state here in Michigan where that you can grow. And my son, I've told you all about my son. It's helped him out a lot. He has MS, and it's helped him out a lot with his mobility and get that rub. However you want to digest it. If you want to put it on the oil, I keep shaking my table. If you want to put it on the oil, if you want to smoke it, however you want to do it. I prefer to use it as a rub or oil or a tea. I don't smoke. But yeah, you can grow it. If it's legal, is it, what state are you in, Zoe? Is it legal at your state? It's legal in our state. I know it's legal in Green Organic Love state as well. And I'm surprised, Eric, it's not legal in your state, and y'all like right next door. It's not even legal in Ohio. Very surprised at that. So everybody is networking. We got 13 people in the building. I need 25 thumbs up. If you haven't smashed the like, smash the like for the host. This morning I came in. I had to leave off kind of quick. I wish I could reach out to Carolina Gardner because she said she tried to chat. She tried to come in and it wouldn't let her come in. It was like she was blocked. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going to go through my list and see if there was a block on my end or whatever. But hopefully not. Georgia ain't nothing legal here but cigs and alcohol. Yeah, Georgia is real behind with a lot of things. But, really? You infuse the seafood royal? Everybody going to sleep. It's I think it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing for people who need it. It's a bad thing for people who just want to just have it. But now they're trying to pass a law for it to be actually recreational, where whether you need it or not, you can get it. I mean, I done heard some crazy stories that I hope it's not true. That they're supposed to put vending machines in these stores now. It's crazy. I mean, it is what it is. Federally speaking. Okay. Guys, I am definitely looking forward to this holiday coming and going. I don't anticipate on having any company, but you know my grandkids live right next door, so I know they'll be coming in and out. I'm gonna fix them a couple of dishes. My grandbaby, the youngest one, it's like she live here. She's always here. She just fall between the cracks and come on in. So yeah, it was prescribed to me in New York City after an early bad accident. It was hard getting to get a prescription filled. I think New Jersey is close to legalizing though. Yeah, they probably are. I could see New Jersey and New York. I actually I can see a lot of them being legalizing because if they can regulate it, big tobacco, that's more money in their pockets. And that's what everything got to do with, basically. Money. Not in Philly yet, but it'll probably come there. I mean, to me, a lot of my older friends say, oh, everything just went bad because they done legalized it and these people are high on this stuff and they driving crazy. I've never known. I've never known cannabis to hype you up. It does just the opposite. So it's the ones with the alcohol might hype you up and make you act foolish, but cannabis make you. Um, it's a thinking thing for me. Diva Jones 03, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Quaker State is late on everything. Yeah, a lot of states is late, but I'm telling you, in 2020, I think a lot of changes is gonna come. Everybody speaking with Diva Jones 03. TK Tanae, hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for coming in. You guys just coming in, please smash the like button for the host. We are talking about a few things. TK Diva Jones, I got a question for you. Green bean casserole or collard greens? Eric said it's all, I'm all for it, be legal and give me energy. If you got a sativa, it definitely will give you energy and make you think quick on your feet. If it's an indica, it's just the opposite. That will relax you and make you go to sleep. Let's see what we got. Oh, the chat going fast. Wait a minute. Guys, make sure you network with these channels. Check them out. Collard greens. Alright, sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, TK. Because your cousin is probably doing pumpkin pie. Or your sister-in-law is probably doing pumpkin pie. Annette. She likes the pumpkin pie. Diva Jones, I know you doing collard greens. Sweet potato. Dressing the stovetop stuffing. Black Friday or Cyber Monday? Black Friday or Cyber Monday? Well, I'm telling you, I'm not doing Black Friday. I've given that up years ago. Right. Sorry for nothing. I'm not fighting strangers for discounts. Yeah, because you will be fighting. I just don't want to get up that early and leave out my house, and it's still dark outside, and I'm still not the first person in line. You guys are cooking at home, or you going to visit friends? Clark, Diva, they don't even have VC. Do they? Well, maybe they do still sell They don't sell VCRs no more, do they? And the food farmer permaculture say he's back. Last question. Are y'all doing chitlins or no? Nothing at all. Not chitlins. Eric say he never had chitlins. Diva Jones 03, I've been well. The postman has hair is cute with locks. You want Zoe is hooking folks up. TK say, yep, all right. Forest permaculture. I want to try them sometime. They're different. They're different, Eric. They're different. Collards is on the list for show. And dressing. All right. After my mom showed me how to clean them. See, I don't like cleaning them. I don't like cleaning them. I pay my sister, I'll buy her some. And then I just get a bowl out of them. That's how I do that. But I asked her to do it for me this time. She was like, you got to bring them before the weekend. And I wasn't able to get to the store to get them before the weekend. So yeah, I guess that's not going to be on the menu. And I don't eat everybody's because everybody don't clean them right. But I remember my mom back in the day sitting on a little bar stool at the sink cleaning them. Just had them scraping them with the knife. That's what I remember about Thanksgiving. Woo, J3 GSA, he just cleaned 5 pounds and doing, and 5 pounds break down to about a bowl. Oh, your mom do that too? Sit on that little stool at the sink? Yeah. Smelling the whole house up. Exactly. How can the chitlins smell clean? They stink, even when they the cleanest. And then some stores now, I've noticed on the bag it say bleached. Like, what does that mean? Bleached chitlins. Like, did you bleach them? Because now you're doing too much if you're bleaching them. But have you guys seen it? But I know at our store you can get them clean. They're a significant difference, but you still go over them. They're not too bad after you go over them. But it's a big difference. See, I don't even know how to clean them. I don't know how to clean them. I leave that to my sister because I don't want to be smelling like that. That's the most awful smell in the world. I told you when I wasted that juice in my car, it was horrid. She cannot cook. TK say I'm driving and listening. They have soaked them in bleach. I don't know. I guess so, Diva, but I know one thing. That just didn't sound right to me. You cook yours in a crock pot, so that means they're going to be smelling for all day long cooking. Do you add hog mugs to them? You can't have one without the other, J3GS. Yes. I mean, I don't even want to tell you what it be smelling like, but y'all, I came home late one time from school, and my mom just got through cooking chitlins, and I didn't know what she was doing, cleaning chitlins. She was like, "Didn't I tell you?" I was like, "What? What?" I'm like, "No, what's going on? What you doing?" So yeah, no, that chitlin stuff, that don't. Your hands will be stinking for days. Same thing with onions. You cut up an onion, it's like your hand just, I gotta get some lemon juice, rub on them, and everything to get that onion smell. And red onions are the worst. The red onions are so strong. In Savannah, Georgia, there's a little shop add hog mugs to there and thicken them up. Seem to like get a lot. Yeah, I kind of like the hog mugs too. Crock pot has a label on it. For sure, because that's the only thing you will be cooking in that crock pot. Because you can't go after, you cannot cook something after that. Unless you boil some lemons in there and let them cook all day after the fact. My grandpa would eat them like apples. Onions, Yeah, my godfather bit into an onion like it was an apple, and I was like, oh man. No, and I love onions diced up in my food, but that whole thing, I can't do red onions. Red onions just it burns, and I don't care how much you brush your teeth and brush your tongue, you still feel like your breath stank with a red onion. And you don't want to be talking to nobody, and you're self conscious because you don't know if your breath stank or not. Stick with the onion rub in your hand. Stainless steel be gone. I cooked them in a boiler outside under a carport. And yes, we have hog dogs. Green Organic Love, I think she said she cooked hers outside too. That's the best place to cook them. Or let somebody else cook them at their house. Show you the resume of your chili pot cooking. For sure. That's the best place to cook them is outside. And then you got to worry about the cats, the raccoons, and everything else being curious to what's that smell because they want some. Sweet onions are my favorite. Red onions is way too pungent. Yeah, pungent. They are. Very. I can't do red onions, but they're the best ones, though. They're the best ones, but I can't. They're too strong. Zoe, the vegan gardenista said, J3S, how many red buckets you got over there? Those Wilson buckets. I don't eat everybody chitlins either. It's bad enough that we eat them, but then to eat somebody else's that might not have cleaned them right, and we already know what part of the hog the chitlin come from, so you gotta make sure you right with those. I spotted them red buckets a mile away in the grocery store today. And then some of them come in bags now. Those the ones that be talking about they bleached. So I'm not sure what that is. Dan, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Are you getting ready for the holidays? Permaculture Food Forest. Yeah, that's what I like to do, J3S. I like to get them pre-cleaned and then take them to my sister, and she only gotta, go over them to make sure they're good. And most of the time when I get them pre-cleaned, they're pretty good. It ain't a lot you gotta do to them. I just don't like them because you're not gonna get a lot, but then they freeze it, and then you're thinking that it's a lot, but it's just be a lot of ice, which they gotta kind of do it like that to be safe. Guys, if you're just coming in, please smash the like button for the host. I appreciate it. And again, I apologize for this morning. I had to do a whole come on and go off real quick situation. Have anybody been noticing notifications haven't been going out right? Like, I don't get them at all. And when I do get them, it's like the live is either almost over or the person that been on the video that been on for about 2 hours. So our notification system is it's not doing very good. The trick with the onions, rub your hands. Trick with the onions, rub your hands, stainless steel. Rub your hands on stainless steel. Oh, I went way back up. Yeah, I've been off on the notifications myself. I sometimes I don't even, and I check my notifications pretty much because I don't get the Bing on my phone anymore. That don't even happen no more. So I pretty much always check to see if somebody left a comment or something. I do get my comments though, but the notifications to other videos, I just don't get them. So community tabs are good because you are a premiere to state that you're going live. But see, the thing with premieres for me, I can say I'm going live at 1 o'clock, and at 1 o'clock I'll be way out somewhere. And I can't get back. So it don't work for me like that. I have to do it when I can, or if something is going on where I can't do it at that particular time. Everybody is working with each other, which is wonderful. JTS found the lady brought a pot of chitlins to my father-in-law's funeral. Shelby is right like that. Well, what? I don't think I would bring chitlins as a dish. I think that would be a stretch. Everybody is not into them. And then those that are into them be low-key into them. Oh, I don't need that. So I don't think I would do that. Diva Jones say I get them an hour in, usually. Yeah, or 15 or 20 minutes in. That's why when I be at Morning Garden Live, he don't see nobody in there, he'll go off. I be like, you gotta wait. The people just don't know. Just hang around. We coming. Yes, I did, Dan. I brought my figs indoors. They're in the basement. The only thing that I kind of question is that I didn't let them. I didn't let them. I don't think that they went into a deep dormant state when I brought them in. I didn't let the frost hit them enough. But they're all in. And they're in a dark place. Because last year they woke up because the light was coming through the basement windows. And they were growing. And that's why I didn't get any figs. I got figs, but they didn't come in right. So I got them in a dark, cool place, and I even got a fan on them. And I bought I had it in here, but I must have moved it. Nope, here we go. I bought another one of these Acrites right here to put down as weather sensors. Like, guys, this is what I'll be talking about. I was trying to tell Essie about this for her greenhouse, where this part will be in the house, and this is a sensor. It'll tell you the temperature in your greenhouse or the temperature outside. These are really good. I also have them. I got one over here that I use for my indoor grow tent. And it tells me the temperature, and I just noticed that my temper's not on there, so it might be time for me to change the battery in it. But these are like at Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's. These ones are probably like 15 bucks. It doesn't tell you the humidity. My other one tells me the humidity, which is what I need, which is this one over here. So Acrite is a pretty good company for the weather sensors. So I gotta get my batteries, load them up, and put that downstairs to make sure that they stand at the right temperature. But it's nowhere near a heat source, so hopefully they are, and they're up against the cold wall. A lot of someone told me today, a couple of days ago, that their they were on, the notification bell was turned off. They were still subscribed. It's just the notification for all was turned off. So you got to go through them and make sure you got them all checked. Because I think they're trying to update their system with this new studio and change it from beta to studio. And it might be causing some glitches for sure. Because I'm noticing some people that have a lot of people in their live stream lately haven't been having a lot of people. And I think it's because the notifications. Like 23, thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm glad everybody is preparing for their holidays. I forgot my Cornish hens, so I have to go back out tomorrow. I'm not doing a turkey. So I'm going to go back out tomorrow and pick those up. I'm going to go through my little list of groceries and make sure I have everything I need. I didn't get any beverages, which only thing that I drink is sparkling water. So, and I'm out of those, so I got to pick up me a couple of cases of sparkling water for myself, and probably get my son whatever he wants, juice or whatever. And then we should be pretty good after that. Nope, Dan, I did not grow any collards, but I did grow kale, and I did a really good job at it. I recorded my fall harvest video. I don't even know what happened to it. And it was a pretty good video. I got about 6 beets that was about that big. I juiced those. I juiced all my beets. They were pretty good. They wasn't the most tastiest beets I've ever had, but they were pretty good because I grew them. My kale came out really nice. And my sugar snap peas really didn't do nothing. I might have had like maybe 2 or 3 little pea pods on there. So they didn't do too much. Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It tells you the temperature and everything. Like it'll tell you the temperature, it'll tell you what time it is. It'll tell you the highest temperature of the day and the lowest. That's how I found out that my greenhouse can get up to 110 degrees in there. Woman and Woman Homestead, hello. How are you? I have not seen you in ages. I know you've been grinding though. That's how you do it. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. I know you guys are getting ready for the holidays. Absolutely, Food Forest Permaculture said, please remember the homeless, especially during this cold time. You know what, Food Forest, we have a lot of homeless here. And last year I had bought a bunch of blankets off Facebook Market, nice blankets, to cover up my plants with out in the shed, and that was a fail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get all those blankets, wash them up real good, and I'm going to either drop them off at the shelter, drop them off at the shelter. I don't want to take them to the Goodwill because that means they have to buy them if they go to the Goodwill to get them. I want to drop them off at a shelter or somewhere where they can give them away to the homeless. But I have like about 20 blankets out there. Nice. Some of them are fleece, some of them are not. So you're absolutely right. If you got an extra plate and you got a neighbor that don't have anybody, he might not cook, she might not cook, go over there and take them a plate. You got family members That kid might have went off to college or off to the army or might have lost a loved one. Pick up the phone, give them a call, and let them know you're thinking about them on this holiday. Holidays can be very, very lonely for a lot of people. So definitely want to share your love. Be considerate of others as well. This is the time of year period. Winter is the time of year that's really hard on people because they're not getting those sun rays. They're not getting that vitamin C because it's always cloudy and it get dark so fast. So it's a hard time for a lot of people. So you want to check on them. Make sure they're okay. If you live in a cold climate like I am, and you have some seniors, check on them. We have a lot of people that are struggling to pay their utility bills. We have a lot of people that are struggling to pay their water bills. And if you got a few dollars in your pocket and you want to go put it on their bill, put it on their bill. Put it on a utility bill, even if they stuff is still on. It's got to be a way around it where you can do it to help them out. A lot of people go down to Walmart and they'll pay layaway and all of that for the kids. I say if you see a kid walking down the street that need a coat, ask that parent for his name, ask him for his address. Go if you got extra dollars in your pocket, you can buy a good coat for a kid for $20. And some of us, we throw $20 away. So take that money, go buy a coat, and buy it for the kid and give it to the kids. Hats and scarves and gloves, give it to the kids. Kids need coats. We got adults that need coats. My sons, when they moved away from home, they had like 10 coats in my closet. I had 4 boys. 10 coats in my closet. I gave them away. And they were nice coats. You know, our young people now, it's all about style. So to somebody else was not in style is a come up. So definitely remember those that are less fortunate. You got extra shoes in your closet that you don't wear no more? Don't throw them away. Give them away. You can't find nobody to give them to? Take them to the, if you have those drop-off box, take them to the drop-off box. You have to take them to Purple Heart or the Goodwill, take them to it. I don't like donating to the Goodwill because they charge you. They charge people. Find your mission centers in your state. Find your homeless centers in your state. Find your shelters, women's shelters, any type of shelters. Find them. Ask them, call them, ask them do they need donations. If they do, tell them what you got. Drop it off and take them to them. Same thing with your food. If you have an overabundance of food, too much to go in your freezer that you harvest out of your yard, take them greens down there to the centers that feed the homeless. Or take those fruits that you picked off your tree. You know you can't eat 40 pounds of apples or oranges. Take them down there and give them to them. That's how you receive your blessings, by being a blessing. My granddaughter is 10. And I think she's going to be in the kitchen with me because she wants to learn how to do cheesecake. So she'll be right up under me this Thanksgiving. And it's a joy to have her because they just really kind of came in my life 2 years ago because they lived in Indiana before they moved back to Michigan. Diva Jones said she caught the cats eating her radish greens. And they like the fruits too. I'll be watching James Prezzioni gardening channel, and he has a Yorkie, And then Yorkie goes in the garden and digs up carrots and eat the carrots. It is hilarious. And he said he grow extra carrots just for his Yorkies. Cheesecake is my weakness too, woman and woman. And I'm. Look, I didn't even get the 9-inch pans this time. I got 6-inch. We will not be overindulging because after this holiday, we getting back to business. Back to business. Four Horns Farm, hello, how are you? Good evening. You know, Four Horns, we were just talking about you earlier. We asked sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie. I told him I think I know what your selection is. How are you today? Guys, if you're just coming in, smash that like button. I need 25 likes. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. We got 13 people in the building, 23 thumbs up. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button for the host. Thank you so much, Melanie, the moderator. Miss Farola is coming in the stream and speaking to everyone that she missed. Which one? Yeah. Oh yeah. Really? That's your man garden crush. We all got those YouTube garden crushes. He seems like a pretty cool guy. Very knowledgeable to be so young. I mean, he inspires me. That's why I say it don't matter how old or how young. You can get inspiration from a kid. But yeah, James Prezzioni, he's a cool dude. Guys, check out these amazing channels. Woman and Woman Homestead, Four Horns Farm, Zoe the Virgin Gardenista, Diva Jones 03, Miss Roller, Mikey Flo, Suzette, Dan Permaculture Food Forest, J3GS Farms, Eric Hawk. Guys, I got some seeds from Eric. I do a video on it. I'm super excited. My whole I don't really do peppers other than bells, but I asked him about the star fish seed that he had, and he wound up sending me so many different varieties, even a couple of reapers, and y'all know I don't eat hot stuff, but I'm going to use them in a salsa because, like I was saying, the bare fruit gardening, that I want to start canning next year and growing enough to can. And I'm gonna get a raised bed or area just for all my plants, and I'm gonna call it the Eric Hall Collection, Pepper Collection. I'm super excited. You guys gotta watch the video to see which ones he said. He sent me some really nice seeds. So I am excited about that. A friend of mine on Facebook is sending me 4 cuttings, 2 Sal and 2 Lazara cuttings, which is supposed to be early varieties. If I can't get my figs to do what I want them to do by next year, I'm going to be cutting them down at the end of the season and just sending out cuttings to everybody. I sent out quite a few this year, though. I sent out quite a few this year. Check out Green Organic Love, Stress Free Zone, Tisa Renee Green, Tylita 360, TK Tanae, Eric Hall, Food Forest Permaculture, check all these good channels out. Broadway Gardener. I don't want to miss anybody that came in. If you are a gardener and you have not went live yet, consider going live. We need more gardeners going live. It is a way for us to connect with you, learn your personality. Supreme Family Garden was in here earlier. Check him out as well. He's starting to go live. This is like his second or third live, taking us a tour around, him and his wife, taking us a tour around his property. Thoroughly enjoy his live stream and learning so much. So if you're thinking about going live, I mean, it would be a nice time to do it, especially by us being on the down season. And a lot of us don't have a lot of content because it's the down season right now and our gardens are dormant. Do a live stream. Let us connect with you. Let us ask some questions. Let us talk about some things that was going on. If you don't want to do a live, do a premiere where you can put up an old video and you can actually interact in the live chat while the video is playing. And that gives us an opportunity to kind of know you and know your personality. What you can't do, Green? Organic Love. On the homestead, we could only go live on our Facebook. Yeah, what I was gonna tell you, woman and woman, if you got an old laptop, you could go live off of webcam. They sell those webcams like $20 at Walmart. So you might want to try a webcam. Butterfly Homes and Garden, hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. I hope all is well. I hope your husband and your son is feeling better. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Are you doing anything for the holidays, Butterfly Home and Garden? Yeah, check out that webcam, woman and woman. They sell them. They pretty much go to any old laptop or computer, but they'll I think Logitech is a nice one, and they're pretty inexpensive. Like I said, they're like $15-20. No, you won't, Broadway. I think you'll do great. That first time is intimidating, but after you get in there, you'll be like, that second time, you'll be like, you know, it really wasn't that bad. Only thing you have to do is just be patient. Let these notifications come in. About 10 minutes in, you'll start seeing people coming on in the room. That'll be nice, Mikey Flo. That'll help you out greatly if you did a premiere. Old putter. Started prepping today. Yeah, that's I think I'm gonna start tomorrow because I forgot my Cornish hens, Butterfly Homes and Garden. I don't know how I forgot that. Like that's like the main whole Thanksgiving thing for me because I don't do the turkeys. It's a waste. Let's see what we got. Four Horns Farm. How many you got about 4 days off? Are you guys off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday? Because I know the teachers here and in Indiana, they're off Wednesday. Tomorrow's their last day. Mr. Wilson, looking from behind your garden fish, giggling. I'm going back and forth with the comments because I missed quite a few of them. Like I said, in the beginning, it's a little nervous, but after you get that first one out of the way, you'll be all good. Okay, so you are off Wednesday through Sunday. That's cool. That's a nice little break away from the classroom. My goal with the figs is I need to be able to fruit them, signs of fruit, by June in order for me to harvest June, July, August, by the end of August, September. So what I have to do, just like I said earlier with when you selecting fruit trees, your mistakes, I'm trying to transition over to early varieties. The varieties that only take 90 days or 60 days. You even have some that take 60 days. So that's my goal with the fig trees. If I can't find a way to get them to fruit faster, then I'm going to have to go to all early varieties. And that's what I have coming in the mail from a friend of mine on Facebook. That's where I normally get all my cuttings, is Facebook. And Ross Rad is having a fig sale as well. He's selling a lot of cuttings, and I sent a lot of them out to anybody that wanted them. Yeah, Broadway Gardener, you definitely should do one. Cause your editing skills are really good, and that on my downtime, that's what I'm trying to learn more: editing skills and filming skills. Even with my live streams, I want to make my lighting more better, where it's not so intense, but a little bit more relaxing. So that's what I've been kind of studying a lot on how to edit and the videography of it all without all that shaking that I do, because you know my camera be dropping, flopping, shaking, everything. Woman Homestead, you're making your own cranberries? Oh, that's what I had to tell y'all. I do not know how to make gravy. Like homemade gravy. I have to buy my own, I have to buy my gravy. I can't make gravy for nothing in the world. My gravy, I tried it so much. It be so lumpy and it just don't be right. Backyard gardening, it can be frustrating sometimes editing and fixing the camera, but I think you are constantly improving and I love the video. Thank you so much, Broadway. I'm telling you, you're a big encouragement with the way you edit, your editing skills. So it makes me want to step my game up and just give more to my videos, not just for my viewers, but for myself as well. like a turkey or a chicken gravy, but I can't do no gravies. No beef, no turkey, no chicken, no nothing. You want my card now or later, J3? Because I'm always teasing the goblet gravy. Don't have a clue. See, when my parents came from the South, my mom's from Birmingham, Alabama. My daddy was from Forsyth, Georgia. And they were to the bone. I was the baby, and I didn't learn how to cook because I was the baby. I didn't have to. So the reason why I know how to cook today is basically because of my friends and some of my family members taught me how to cook. But greens, I don't cook them either. You always hear me say I had someone that made me my kale greens or my collards. I don't know how to cook greens. I can't cook. I can't make gravy, and I cannot cook greens. I promise you. I will tear some dressing up. I will have crows and everybody on the porch for my dressing. But the gravy, walk away. Those were some of the things. Right, exactly. Because I've been taking a nap for a while. But those are some of the things that, little known fact, I cannot cook greens and I could not cook gravy. Never have. I've tried several times. My neighbor even tried to. She was like, I'm just going to have to come down there and show you. Okay. I probably could get it then. But just instructions? Nope. Can't do the gravy. All right. And I'm going to end too. But thanks everybody for coming in. I appreciate everyone. I hope that you guys have a safe and holiday. Don't eat too much. Pray for me, J3S. Maybe that'll be my next year goal. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Don't eat too much. You know we got to push back from the table when we eat too many of those chitlins and ham. That pork will send us to the ER the next morning because our blood pressure is up or our feet done got swollen. So have a nice night. Thank everybody. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Good night, Toledo 360. Good night, Miss Farola, Four Horns, Melanie, Diva Jones 03. I eat turkey, but I do my Cornish hens because a turkey will be a waste for me, Diva. Everybody is saying good night. Thank you so much for coming, hanging out with me. Mikey Flo, enjoy your days off from school. Be safe, be careful. Green Organic Love, be careful at your Black Friday shopping. Everybody be careful with your Cyber Monday shopping. Be mindful. Think about those that are less fortunate, that do not have. Take them a plate. Give them a meal. Give them a voucher from KFC or something. Do something for them. Bless somebody. Be a blessing to somebody. Happy gardening, everybody, and I will see you guys next Monday.